Alright, morning everyone. Let's do our daily video. Extra characters in a string. So we finished brag tracking yesterday. Let's do extra characters in a string. Yeah, so you're given a zero index string S in a dictionary of words. Dictionary. You have a break S into one or more non-overlapping substrings such that each substring is present in the dictionary. There are some extra characters in this which are not present in any of the substrings. To the minimum number of extra characters left over if you break up S optimal. Elite. Okay. Hello world, and there's 3 characters that's in use. Hello world. Okay, perfect. Okay, this is not that bad actually. So obviously a trie problem, so pretty straightforward. I think we need to build a trie, and we go through string S and yeah, go through the string S, and case 1, if the current character is in our trie, continue further our index. If not, increment our counter. If not, increment our counter. Return the total counter. I mean, that's like pretty straightforward in my opinion, unless I'm missing something else, but regardless, I think this is a good starting point. Build a trie, go to the string as case if the current character is in the trie, further our index. If not, increment our counter. Yeah. Okay, the problem though is, okay, one problem I have right now I'm seeing is this. Okay, S is not there, A is not there, Y is not there, so that's 3. H is in there, so we follow the thing, potentially there, right? Like H is there and the following characters are potentially there, so we keep going. So I think we'll have like a, you know, like keep furthering the index until keep furthering the index until you can't find it anymore. Keep furthering the index and so yeah, keep furthering the index, and if let's say it fails, then we say this is 1 as well, right? Let's say we couldn't find hello, I guess, at some point, right? But let's say we do find the 1, then we skip all of these and start here. And then we also reset our trie to the top of the root. So first, okay, let's build a trie first. That's the simplest thing we can do right now. So build a trie. How can we do this? Wait, build a trie. It's been a minute. Okay, so we'll have like root here, and for every character in S, we'll do root. We'll do cur is equal to root. Cur. So if character in. Oh no, not character in. For every word in dictionary. For every character in word. Cur if character not, and then we'll do character, so we'll do cur of character equals this. Could I be guaranteed that these like letters are different? Oh no, they're not. Oh no, that's fine. If character not in cur, then create one. Otherwise, cur of character equals cur character, and for every word we will also mark the end like this. Yeah, we'll also mark the end. Okay, let me. This is such a terrible implementation. Jeez. Let's see if this looks. Let's see if this is our intended. Okay. This is wrong. We need to cur equals root again. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. So this is actually an end of a word. Yeah. So we have leak code. Okay. Oh, there's leet, and there's a leak code. Oh shit. Okay. This is tricky. So sometimes there might be an inoptimal way to break it up. Like I could have taken a longer string. I don't know, I think being greedy is fine. There's leet code, leet. There's leet and code. Or I can see leet code. I can't take a leet code because dash blocks it. So yeah, okay, that's good enough. Okay, now we have our try. Let's call this a try actually. Try, so let's do it again. Try equals. Okay, so now we need to do, like, I'm looking, I want to make a function that calls it again, but okay, anyways, so think about it later. So now we need to go through for every I'll do like a pointer, like with a while loop, because I think that makes it easier. Okay, so while is less than that, and we'll also have a count, return count. Well, I equals 0, count equals 0. Okay, so we have two variables. Let's put them right. So we have I equals 0, count equals 0. Oops. I equals 0, count equals 0. We increment. Okay. So we'll do that at the end. No, actually, the incrementation that's the probably tricky part. So now, s of I. If s of I is in our root, or I guess in our try, right? Start the search, else counter 1, yeah, index, yeah. Now we basically do this. While s of I in try I plus equals 1, and of course I could do I is less than of s, and this, right? We keep incrementing, and we also keep traversing our try. I would say cur equals try, and we'll do root or cur. Cur if s of I that's the what it should equal now. Cur equals, and then increment. Pretty straightforward, I would say. Yeah, I want to separate the two because these would, I feel like, conflict. Okay, so let me see what's happening here. So we go here, I is 0, so L is in try, yes it is, so we say cur equals try. And I is less than that, L is in cur, yep, cur is equal to S of L, so yep, so we'll go down this path here. Now the dictionary is here, so now let's see, we also increment, so E is there, and then T is there, so we get the T, 0, 1, 2, 3, so 3 is less than that, and 3 is in cur, right? So 3 is in cur, so cur is equal to T. Yep, now there's gonna be an S that and that. Now we increment, now we're gonna put an S. Okay. Okay, so now we're on S, right? Is S in the cur? No, it's not. So we don't enter it and we finish the while loop. Is S in the try? Nope. Else count I+1. Now we're in C. So C there. Is C in the try? Yes, it is. Cur equals that. Is C in the try? Yep. Go through that. Yep. And it'll go through that. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully this is not naive. Hopefully this is not naive. Okay, seems like that works. Wow, there's a lot of test cases. Yeah, I think there's still some edge cases that I'm not really considering. Okay, why is this wrong answer? I said 5 unless you missed 10. Okay, wow, these are disgusting words. Interesting. So maybe I'm not using. I guess this whole word is not. Well, that's true. But there's. How is this 7? So start with D. Any character with D? DS? Nope. Oh, what if it fails? Oh, I forgot the case where it fails a lookup. Okay. If the current does not mean, okay, so if the current is, if basically, are we at the end, right? If current not in cur, then we fail, so we need to increment our count. Yeah, I think that's a case. Okay, a lot better. Okay, a little bit better, but still ass. Okay. Oh, we're still missing one more. Lord. This sucks. Yeah. I think that solved the case of like we need to be at the end of a word, right? Maybe I didn't break it up optimally. I don't know. So we try to go P. Yep, P, and then we fail the next letter. So, and obviously that's not one, so that counts as one. Let's try to do U. Is there any U's? Yeah, U's here. We do a UC. That's one word actually, right? Then we go here. Oh shit! I think I skip a lot of these words. Okay, that's bad. Okay, let's call this J then. I don't want to mess with, yeah, I think I don't want to mess with the I. I want to still check for like I also want to check for like E as well, you know? Like, is there any words with E, you know? There could be. You never know. So that's another thing I need to check. So J is I, J is less than that. J, J, J. Yeah. I think I should just only move on. No, I should probably always move on after everything. Ooh, that ruined everything. No. Wait, why am I returning 7? Oh, because it couldn't find it. Makes sense. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. I have to skip it. You know, I can't do that. I have to preserve the index. No, no. Let's go back here. I have to preserve it, yeah. I have to preserve it because I have to skip all of these because this was a word that I found, right? Oh man, this is tricky. I don't know why this is wrong, to be honest. Why is it off by one? I mean, this is a word because I found the UC. Then we skip that, and then oh wait, where do I leave off when I do successfully find a word? You know. So I try to find P. P's good. Then I go to U. Okay, I think I may miss this one here because I go to P and I actually try to do U, but U actually failed. So I want to stay at the. I want to stay at the index I'm on, which I do. Yeah. Let's see. Let me do this. Let me see all the words I find. So I'm gonna do word. Occur of this. Let's print all the words that we are able to find. So all the words we found. Oh, we found PUCB. What the fuck is that? Oh, pews. Oh shit. Oh my god. Well, actually, it doesn't matter because I need to skip all of this anyways. I'm saying I missed one. Law. Is there a law? Yep, there's a law. Is there an X? Yep. There's a G. There's an X. There's an I. Suk. CF. Yep. There's one there. There's that here. Kawa. Call. Yep. Is that a word? Yep. Us. Maybe I'm not allowed to use it again. Maybe there could have been a word that I could have created. My point was like there could have been a word I created in a word that I skipped, you know? Like I skip E because yeah, but just cuz oh man, I feel like I could have created a word that I could optimally like oh man, this is tricky now. I have to like I could have broken up into ETS, right? And that could have been less. Perhaps, maybe. I'm not sure exactly. Like, I have a UC here. Well, let's say I didn't use P. Let's say I use UC. Okay, I think I figured out why the problem with mine is like there's another edge case that need to figure out is like another one like this A B C D E F, right? There's a word like A B C, right? A B C, and then there's a word dictionary word like B C D F, right? The optimal one is to take only one, like take this one, right? But I don't think mine will. Let me double check. This. So if we do ABC, right? We'll do ABC, ABCD, or it was BCDF. This I should technically want to return 1 because I can take the whole word, but mine would probably take like say 3 probably because I'm being greedy here, which is really bad. Oh, what the fuck is this? Okay, that's right. Okay, we're just fucking up right now. Let's do this. What are we doing? Yeah, we just skip this. There's no point of Okay. Mine would return 3, but the algorithm wants 1. Yeah. So I need a scoring mechanism. Like either I could have reformed that by either taking A or not taking A. And I would have And I'm not scoring it probably. Okay, I think this looks like this is a DP. Bro. Let's see. Oh no. Bro, this is DP. I really dislike DP. Let me see how. That was a really off. I thought this would be a lot easier. Let me see. Is there try useless? I feel like try would be useful. Oh yeah, try would be useful. Yeah, a scoring mechanism. Okay, they take the minimum. So they do with it and one without it. Oh, okay, this one looks easier. So we do like a DP of I, right? And we'll traverse the string backwards. We do the ith character of 1 plus DP as I plus 1. Take the root. So s of j not incur dot children, incur dot children s of j, incur dot is word. Either take the minimum or the minimum to this. So take it or don't take it, right? I'm gonna adjust mine to make it look like mine. Okay, I think I understand sort of the idea. It's like, okay, well first let's like create a DP table. Do DP equals 0, so 2 times n plus 1. Man, this threw me off. I really thought this was like a normal try problem, but there's the DP component with like the scoring mechanism of like, yeah. So DP of 0 times n plus 1, and we want to traverse it backwards. So I in range well, obviously I need to have an n. S n minus 1 minus 1. Yeah, and then then I don't need to do this. Oh, actually, hold on. Okay, so now we have like this, and then let's get rid of this, and then we need to do a scoring mechanism. So we can do DP of 0. That will be like the most optimal for all the characters considered. Now the hard part. So DP of I. Well, we need to assign DP of I to equal the best, and the best is basically DP of I. Yeah, DP of I. Like, let's consider it with the character, right? Let's assume it's the best is this, right? So let's assume we do take the character, meaning like, okay, let's take the A as a character, right? So the best is saying 3, I assume, right? Do we take a 3 or do we take a 1? And obviously we want to minimize it. So yeah. So first we can do this by, let's do J here. I and then J, J. And then if the $sign, if we're at the end of a word, right, that's a good score to have, right? If, right, incur, and the best will change to the minimum, which is the best, or the DP of J plus 1. Right, so yeah. And DP5 equals that, and then maybe that could work. I don't know, I need to start leaving soon. Okay, I don't know why this is happening. Let's see, yeah, N plus 1, so J plus 1. Oh, crap. Okay, never mind. I think that's fine. Wait, I need to do -1 now. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, I should do -1. Aren't we supposed to traverse backwards? Yeah, -1, -1. DP of I, oh, I plus 1. Basically the previous thing. Okay, there you go. That I think that works. Yeah, perfect. I had to score the mechanism. Such a crap problem, but anyways, didn't really solve it that well, but I basically do. Anyways, see you guys tomorrow.